doing a live podcast. All right. Welcome to Unscripted. I'm Tasha with Chevy Girl Advertising and Booking, and today I have Jesse with Hungry Hearts, Barrel House, and Craven, and everything, whatnot.
The two people in the car.
Yeah, right. Hey, we've got 4 total, technically. Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yes. Connie makes up for a whole crowd. But we're here to talk about Hungry Hearts because Hungry Hearts has a big fundraiser happening this Saturday. So first, let's talk about what is Hungry Hearts and what do you guys do?
Hungry Hearts is a local nonprofit 501c3 that is 100% volunteer driven. Everybody from the president to the treasurer to the Facebook and social media girl, all do it 100% on their time. Don't get paid for it. And that is so we can put all the money that comes into the organization directly back into the community, with the children and the kids of our community. Be it, we started with hot lunches, making sure every kid in the city of Sioux Falls had a hot school lunch, regardless of their financial background at home. Our belief is no matter what the child has got going on at home or their financial situation, they should still have the same opportunities to succeed and grow, just like any other kid that didn't have to worry about where his next meal came from.
Yeah. So where is the foundation? How did Hungry Hearts come about?
So every Monday we do 10% of our sales go back to a local nonprofit, at the Barrel House. Well, we had, one of the social workers reach out to us, hey, can we do a Monday? And, me and Mark were asking a little more questions. Mark Founder is the co-founder of Hungry Hearts. He is the president. I am the vice president. And, we were just like, $1,000, $2,000 just ain't enough for what they're at, for what they need. So, we decided to come up with this, Hungry Hearts initiative. And, this will be our 7th year.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it's been 7 years you guys have been doing that.
7 years. We did 2 events like this when we first opened, or when we first started, and then we went to a chef-inspired background. Okay. As far as our big fundraisers would be, obviously the Barrel House bourbon. So we did a bunch of bourbon dinners, okay. Very high-end bourbon dinners, and I flew in some of my friends that have been top chefs and been on Top Chef, Iron Chef, all that stuff. Some celebrity chefs, and we bring them in and we do a big plated dinner, and we'd sell seats for $500 a seat.
Oh wow!
And then we'd have live and silent auctions, and the overhead on that was just a little too much.
Yeah.
I can imagine. And again, us being volunteers, we want to try to make sure all the money that is possible goes back to the kids. So we went back to our roots, back yep. to our community events. Everybody can attend. So yeah, and that's where it began. Is we saw a need, a very, very significant need in the community, and we stepped up to be the vessel, because it's not us that's doing it; it's the community. It's other businesses that help us get the funds for the children, and we're just a vessel. We're the ones that organize it. A little yep. bit of organized chaos, as you well know. So it's partnerships that is making this go as good as it has been for our community. I just went today and gave out 400 packs of school supplies. Shields donated the backpacks, and then Hungry Hearts donated the little packs that went in there that had everything that elementary and middle school children yep. Need for the beginning of the school year. So that was a great back to school bash. They gave away free haircuts, stuff like that. So yeah. that's the type of thing that we're into. Anything we can get the kids involved in and help them again succeed in life. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, yeah, and you guys also do a winter drive also, correct?
Yep. We do a coat and boot giveaways. We sort of steered away from actually having the lines and people in that. So now we have close connections with the social workers at each school.
Okay.
So they'll call us or, somehow, some way get a hold of us. hey, we really need this size of coat at this school and such and such. So then we'll either order it, or we have a storage unit that we have a lot of stuff in that we store for Hungry Hearts. And we just, we either bring it to them or we'll order it and have it shipped to them.
That's awesome. Yeah. So let's go back to the actual event that's happening this Saturday. So kind of go into what's going to happen and kind of how people can help and participate in this event.
So Saturday is our annual fundraiser. It's going to be a barbecue cook-off. So we got about 10 barbecue teams that are going to cook chicken and ribs for the judges to judge, and there will be a winner based off of that. And then all the leftover ribs people can have, plus each chef or each cooking team is coming up with a people's choice. They can do whatever they want to on that people's choice, and that is their contribution to the event, is being there, getting people out there, getting people to taste new foods. You can purchase a poker chip for $20 to be able to be a part of that, and all that again goes 100% back to the kids. The Barrel House will also be providing hamburgers and hot dogs and chips, potato salad, stuff like that. Free will donation. Come out and take advantage of that. We have bouncy houses. We got the Zoom-mobile coming. We got axe throwing coming. We got a fire truck coming. Hopefully a police vehicle coming. I'm still waiting on the confirmation for that, Ryan. But I think we'll have all that. And then we have DJ Dante that starts at noon. Then we got the first band, which is
Simply Travis and Zion.
There you go. Tasha knows this stuff better than I do. I sort of passed that to her because I know that she'd fill those gaps very, very well.
And then we got Connie and McCoyle coming out.
And then Funkdafied.
They would be very offended right now.
I apologize. And that's all going to stay out on our patio, or not on our patio, out on our parking lot this year. So it'll be a big parking lot party. We'll have some beer out there people can purchase and stuff like that. So, it starts at noon. Say it again.
What's that? Oh yeah, I already told you that, canopies.
Oh yeah, we'll have a canopy for you.
I already told you this, lady. Yes, canopies, shaded area. There's a big giant tent where you can review the auction items that you can bid for on the website.
Yep, the website is live right now. You'll see some promotion of some things that ain't on that website yet, but it will be we're having some technical difficulty getting some of the pictures to upload and descriptions, because I think we have so many that it's becoming an issue to get them to upload. But we got an email in on that, and that should be fixed by the end of this evening. So every day up until even the day of, I guarantee you there'll be new items up for auction. We got some pretty cool stuff too.
And then you forgot about the bake sale.
The bake sale starts at noon. That will be inside because of the heat. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, 77 degrees, sunny, and a very light wind. So in South Dakota, that's very, very not likely to happen, but we'll go with it for right now.
Yeah. And then also on top of that, with the bidding items, so there's helmets, signed helmets from all
types of sports memorabilia. We got hunting, fishing trips, brewery trips to Surly that includes a night stay and a $200 voucher to their tasting room and a gas card, stuff like that. We have some awesome whiskey barrel things made with the barrel heads, like clocks and stuff like that. We got a bar made out of one. We got a couple wrapped coolers with Hungry Hearts on them, donated by Coke. We also have a Jackrabbits wrapped Coke machine.
There you go, Kendall. Start bidding.
Is pretty cool. And we got tons of prizes or baskets ranging from, $50 all the way up to $500. So there's something in there for everybody to get. And, we're also the golf cart.
Yes.
Um,
Raffle tickets.
The raffle tickets, Easy Golf in, Sioux Falls donated, one of their carts as at a very discounted price for us. So, we're trying to sell as much as we can to, recoup some of that money, and raise some money. You can go on the website and get, one for 20. I think it's 3 for, 50 and 7 for 100, tickets that you can get.
If not, follow them on Facebook. You'll find all that information.
Right. What else do we got out that day? We
also have the boards too.
The boards. We got a Weller Millennium bottle that, is a $6,000 MSRP bottle. And a lot of people want that bottle, but don't want to spend that, myself included. So having a chance to win that bottle for $100 is pretty awesome. And then, and that goes, there's only like 18 squares left on that. It's $100, 100 squares. And that will be the Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks, game on the 23rd, that night, preseason game that we'll find out who wins that. So that's going to be a pretty exciting time too.
Yeah, and you also have the other board that's chilling out at Craven.
Yep, that is a Jack SDSU hand airbrushed football helmet, authentic helmet, and that thing is pretty badass.
It is.
And I'm not an SDSU fan, but that is pretty cool.
Oh, you just hurt Kendall's feelings.
I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, but I'm not. It is what it is. I've known my family's been known to be USD Coyotes, so I'm not saying I did. I didn't even make it out of high school, but.
So all of this goes though to Hungry Hearts. Right?
All this goes to Hungry Hearts, 100%. We do have some overhead, obviously. Not everything's donated. Some things everything is highly discounted.
Yep.
When it comes to, tent rentals, stuff like that. We've got great, community partners for stuff like that. But yeah, 100% volunteer driven. I mean, you've put in numerous hours making ads and stuff like that. It does this. I always say this is the worst week of my life during this week.
Oh yeah.
But also on Saturday, when you see all the work come together, it's also the best week of the year,
100%.
right?
Oh, great.
It's very overwhelming and I don't know what word I'm looking for. Rewarding to see smiles on kids' faces, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people ask us why. Why do we do this?
Mm-hmm.
We do it because we were those kids, right? We were the ones that were hungry, going to the church during the summer to get free lunch.
Yep.
We were in the free lunch program. My mom was at the food bank so much they gave her a job at night cleaning the place, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's been in my blood to want to give back as much as we possibly can, because it just, not all of us were angels growing up, I'm trying to,
whatever.
you do things and you get to a point in your life where you're like, hey, I need to start giving more than I take, and I need to start giving back. And that is more rewarding than any amount of money there is.
100%. I would be very accurate on that piece. I had a thought regarding, and of course it just escaped my mind.
She gone.
It wasn't about the website. What was it about?
Will you take a auction donation at the time of it?
At the time of the event, I'll be 100% honest with you. If we get it at the time of the event, I'll probably hold it off for our next event. Just because there'll be so much computer work going on. And again, there's 4 of us really that are in charge of doing all this. Me, Mark, Bryce, who is, a great guy, wizard at computers, and Tasha. There's 4 of us that are putting this thing on together and making it run. So, we started 3 months ago sending out letters to our vendors, and, we do lean on our vendors at our establishments to help us with this. And again, that's not just because we buy stuff from them. That's because this is the future workforce that these people are going to have, right? You know, the beer guys, the trash guys, you know, chef, my people, you know what I mean? The people I need, bartenders, servers. I mean, it's, you know, our future city councilmen and women, you know, school board members,
teachers,
everything. So, you know, we would be dumb not to take care of them. And my biggest thing is, you know, a lot of people say, well, if you can't afford kids, don't have the kids and blah, blah, blah. Well, why blame the kids? Right. Why punish the kids for their mom or dad being a jackass, you know, and these kids can't eat?
Yep.
I don't care if you're on the left side of the aisle or right side of the aisle.
Yep.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
And feeding kids should be a number one priority. We had a $68 million surplus last year, in the state budget. And I went to Pierre and spoke in front of legislators asking for $616,000 just to take care of the Reduced Kids program in the state of South Dakota. The Sioux Falls School District, well, let me reword that. The Sioux Falls Kids Nutrition Department takes care of that in Sioux Falls, where they take care of 100% of the reduced price. Okay. She finds it out of her budget to find that money, right? Mm-hmm. Not the Sioux Falls School District doesn't find that money. She does, and it comes out of a different fund. You know, $616.
Yeah.
$616,000 out of $68 million. You know, South Dakota, there we are.
Yep. The tennis shoes, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Don't forget the custom tennis shoes.
Custom kicks and canvas. My buddy Mike, and my buddy Vic over at PBT Sioux Falls. So Vic is gonna donate a size of, adult size and a children's size Air Force One. And they can be custom made any way you want. If you go onto our Hungry Hearts website page or Facebook page, you'll see a pair of customs of Hungry Hearts that I had made and a pair that Mark Fonder had made, and they're legit.
They're awesome.
They're pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I should have worn them tonight. I haven't even put them on yet. Yeah, I put them on.
You better wear them on Saturday.
I will wear them on Saturday for a little bit once all the chaos wears off. Yeah. Because those are a pair of shoes that, they will hold up, but there's one, I want to make sure they're around for a while.
Yeah. So don't forget about that.
Right.
That was what I was thinking.
Yeah. And that it will be a silent auction thing too, but, for that one, you better have your wallet out.
Yeah.
Because myself is personally going to be bidding, and I know Mark will be bidding too. So.
All right. So perfect. We've got this Saturday, the 23rd, for Hungry Hearts, starting at noon at the Barrel House in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Starting at noon, great food, great fun. Everybody's welcome.
Everybody.
And lots of music.
Everybody, kids, grandparents. There'll be places to sit. There'll be places to stand. Check out all this. Auction items will be out so you can see them. But you will need to use your phone or tablet, whatnot, to go and bid on those items.
Well,
and we'll have QR codes all over the place for that. Yeah.
That'll be a great time. I'm excited for it.
Start bidding now because it is live, and there are a lot of awesome packages on there right now.
And where can people go to the bidding
site? hungry-hearts.org.
Yes. I'm so proud of you.
They can do that. Or they can go to the Hungry Hearts Facebook page, Barrel House Facebook page, Craven Facebook page, Chevy Girl Advertising Facebook page, personals.
Page.
It's if you haven't heard about it by now, I need to figure out what audience you're under on the tab to make sure
or
you
what
get
rock
to see
you're
it.
hiding underneath
right.
At this point. Yeah, because it's been shared out everywhere. Like there should be not a reason you haven't seen it.
Right.
But yeah, correct. I don't think we have anything else. Do you have anything else you want to tell the audience? Anybody?
Yeah, I thought you were going to talk about the other one I do, but it's okay.
Oh, I was thinking about the
Help the House.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well talk about it. You brought it up.
Well, Help of the House is something that is how do I put this? A Minnesota-based organization that started with Kate. Kate Meyer runs and operates Craft Made Aprons, which is an apron brand that I have fallen in love with. And she started a initiative to help people in our industry as far as bar and restaurant industry. Help the house. If you've never been in the industry, you might not know that there's a back of the house, which means the kitchen, and a front of the house, which means servers, bartenders, and stuff like that. So she's here to help the house. I personally have had 3 people in my organizations that have been benefited from this organization, and when I mean benefited, they life-changing funds to help them while they were struggling with mental health. I got one that goes for spinal surgery tomorrow because she has leukemia and had to leave work, and
Mel.
it's very Mel, yeah.
Yep.
And prayers to Mel for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah,
just
me
thinking
too.
about it.
And I've sent, all you gotta do is recommend somebody for this program to get some funds or some mental health appointments, stuff like that. And yeah, they say you broke your leg and you can't make rent that month, stuff like that. Anything that you need to help yourself get back on track if something happens in your life. So it is September 12th. It's called Help the House Gala at the Four Seasons downtown Minneapolis, rooftop. There is 22 of us chefs that are from all around the world, that will be there. I am running there's 8 of us that are doing appetizer stations, and I got one of the appetizer stations this year. So I'll bring up, and actually one of the persons that will be helping me will be one of the beneficiaries of the Help the House. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, it's, when I talked about my buddies would come down and do chef stuff with us, I'm going up there doing chef stuff with them. But it's not just for that area. They've helped out numerous people, not even just in my organization, but in and around Sioux Falls.
So they're just housed in Minnesota.
Yep, they're just housed, and that's where they're ran out of. And Kate does a great job. You can go to craftmadeaprons.com, buy a Help the House apron, and all the proceeds, except for the material costs, go directly to Help the House.
That's awesome. So is that something Craven and Barrel House are going to do for their chefs?
Say it again?
Is that what Barrel House and Craven's going to do? Start buying some aprons from her?
Oh, trust me, I have plenty. I have plenty. And any of my, she loves sending me new ones. So.
That's awesome. So we should be following Hungry Hearts. You can find them currently just on Instagram and Facebook for Hungry
Soon
Hearts.
to be on Snapchat and TikTok?
Instagram. Or TikTok and Snapchat is what we're going to work towards. Yeah.
I don't know anything about neither one of those, so.
And that's why you have me.
Yeah, it's 100% accurate.
And Bryce. But yeah, so follow Hungry Hearts on Instagram and Facebook, and then the other one
is helpthehouse.org, or Help the House on Instagram, Help the House on Facebook, or Craft Made Aprons. And again, that's another great one there's 3 things that I devote a lot of my time and my personal money to, and that's Help the House, Hungry Hearts, and Delta Waterfowl, because Delta Waterfowl gets these kids out and teaches them how to hunt and fish. And, if you teach a kid how to hunt and fish, you teach them how to eat, right?
100%. Is that local here?
That is local. That is a chapter here in town that takes care of that. And again, that's just another one that both I support and Hungry Hearts supports. We sponsor their youth duck hunt.
Oh, awesome.
So these kids, they take out over 20 kids and they give away guns, bags, calls, everything. That's every year at youth duck opener weekend. So it's pretty cool.
You're also a big brother too. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, I'm a mentor. Yep. To a 12-year-old kid here in this area. So yeah.
Yeah. Unsafe. This man's always busy. And if he's not out doing that, he's out trying to be on the boat, being bored out of his mind.
If I'm not doing something, I'm fishing.
Bored out of your mind.
Fishing or shooting something. Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate you being on here with Unscripted, and we're happy to help support any way we can. I mean, we love giving back, so I'm happy.
Yeah,
we
we
can be doing
appreciate
this.
you 100%. I mean, stuff like this again can't happen without different companies coming together and putting all the other stuff aside of, I don't need to make money off of this. There's some people that do it for the wrong reason.
Correct.
And we're not one of those. People always say, oh, you only do it for publicity. You only do it for tax write-off. Well, first of all, tell me how we can write this off as a tax write-off. And we can't. Two different entities. And promotion, we don't do it for that. We would do it if we were Joe Blow on the street and didn't have a couple restaurants. You know what I mean? We have that visibility. So that's what we use that visibility for, is awareness.
Yeah. Using what you currently have as a platform to be able to spread the word even more to help the community.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's all we're doing here too. Well, thank you, Jesse, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And as always, stay unscripted.